Salutations, Villainites, Philosophy's Table. My name is Sir Hamtala, and if you recall from my last video, where there wasn't a real video, it was an update video, I was working on updating my game room. Well, today, that day has finally come. I'm going to show you guys my updated 2018 game room tour. As you noticed, that sign fell off, so I had to move it up there. And I have a new sign. It says Salutations, and it is the home of the AAA, the Autism Awareness Arcade. You guys probably read that, but here we have, I'll highlight a few things. I'll probably go in depth of what all these mean, like, that's supposed to be a Goomba, that looks more like a vampire Goomba. That's a Pokeball, obviously. My NES controller, and favorite drink, orange soda. I thought it was clever. Anyway, so let's give you guys the updated game room tour. Here we go. So you walk in here, and first thing you notice is the Pokemon Sun and Moon calendar, and the game room. Alright, here is, well, by the way, the Pokemon poster was moved to right here. Let me get a better angle of it. The Pokemon Mega Evolution poster has been moved to behind my door. Don't worry, it's far away from the doorknob, as you can tell from that scuff mark. Yeah. And Five Nights at Freddy's. I know, I'm a fan, sort of, but I don't play the games. I'm a fan of the series, but I like to watch other people play it. And here is my new game room setup, equipped with a blue lamp. Anyway, so here, I'm going to show you guys everything from this wall and everything else in the room. On top shelf, I narrowed down my video game, my stuffed animal collection to just video games. Everything else moved to the downstairs closet in the family room or in the garage. Yeah, nothing else. So here are the Minecraft plushies, including an Ender Dragon behind the Enderman, Kirby, and Foxy the Pirate plush. Yeah, and a whole bunch of Pokemon plushies. And then there's the corner of remembrance for Chloe and others, like in my Memory of Chloe video. And here's some corner for remembrance of my papa. He's right next to some BB-8s. I know, it's weird, but yeah, I just thought it worked for me, I guess, because I'm running out of space. Here's my stuff for graduation. Ignore these. I'm taking it out of the shelf. These are the knobs to the shelf to help secure it. Here's my graduation memorial. Whoop! Don't show that, Tyler. People will copy that. As well as some slime. I still need to make that. I had that since Christmas. I still yet to make it. Anyway, here we have my Super Nintendo with a Super Famicom keychain. The chain fell off. Space Invaders plug and play. I usually keep my plug and play consoles in back drawer, but I thought Space Invaders is such a cool game. It deserves its own part of my game room. And then we have my handheld consoles. Don't worry, I'm planning on getting a shelf for them, right where those Lego Star Wars figurines are. So yeah, I'm planning on taking that shelf down and like putting another shelf specifically for these. If you're gonna be a collector, you have to show it sometimes. We have my Game Boy, which I got last Christmas. Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance. I have two Game Boy Advance SPs, but I put one away because it's defective and crashes all the time. So I have a blue one and a red one. And this is supposed to be where a DS goes. If only mine wasn't stolen, I would have had one. Yes, mine got stolen. From my church. Old church. Anyway. And, of course, my 3DS with games in here. What else would it be? Pokemon Ultra Moon. Still stuck on that game. Stuck on Mallow's Trial because I chose Popplio as my starter. Worst mistake of my life. Here, anyway. Here's my PlayStation collection. That's it. I have such a little collection. It's annoying. But yeah, I have one PS1 game that's made by freaking THQ. And it's a Scooby-Doo game. But it's my first game ever, so why not? And we have a Crash Team Racing sequel, Star Wars Battlefront 2, originally. Wait. Let me just thought of something. Is the current Star Wars Battlefront 2 a remake? Hashtag sudden realization. And here is my new PS3. I got this a few weeks ago, actually from my church. They have a game room at my church. Yes, my church has a game room. It was a theater at one point. For like youth, it's the game room for life groups, youth groups and life groups, and they were selling these because they're remodeling the whole thing, and I got one of them. Sweet. And here's the start of my game setup. It's pretty sloppy, I know. 2 of them are empty. See? Completely empty. But here on top, we have I'm planning on moving my NES up here eventually. Not right now, though. So here's my custom NES controller I got from Controller Chaos. I just recently got this. It's an AV switch, a video audio switch box, which connects audio, which is like which we'll eventually get to, but only with AV cables. Here's a Wiimote, Kitana Pop Vinyl figure from Mortal Kombat. Love that game. She's Mortal Kombat Bay. We have my TV. We have the Wii Connect sensor. We have the Wii sensor bar. This is a little remote for this HDMI switch box, which is right there with the power strip. It's so messy. And here is one of my pride and joys, the Xbox One. And here's my TV remote. Anyway, so basically, in here are all my consoles. The ones that require AV cables, the Nintendo Wii, with a price sticker I can't get off, the PS2, this is the PlayStation 2, but this is a slim model, now the fat model, and down here, N64 with an N64 keychain, I don't know where else to put it, and Foxy the Pirate Fox. Yeah, I'm planning on decorating most of these cabinets when they have all of them filled out with game consoles with a Pop Vinyl figure that's video game related. Hopefully one day I can get Symmetra. She's from Overwatch, because she's my favorite. Anyway, here we have the box to my Xbox One. We're connecting power to it, and my Super Nintendo Classic. I love this console. It's amazing. Like, I'm so happy today I got it. I have a second controller. It's just in my desk drawer where I keep extra controllers. Here we have the boxes to my Wii and PS2 Slim. That's it. Here we have my Nintendo Switch, and I just got a game recently yesterday. Actually, yesterday, yeah. But I'll show you guys later. Here we have Widowmaker, and that's a Loot Crate exclusive. You know, because I'm assigned to add a subscription to Loot Crate. And this guy, I actually got yesterday. It's Genji from Overwatch. I somehow almost said League of Legends. That is not the right Blizzard game. I feel ashamed and embarrassed. Anyway, so he's from the Cute and Deadly series, but yeah, he's from the Overwatch edition series, series 3, I think. So yeah, this is the game setup, and of course here's the Switch box with all but one filled out, and my power supply, which is overcrowded. Holy crap, it's a mess back there, and it's such a fire hazard. Oh my gosh. Anyway, here we have my desk, which is pretty organized compared to the last update video, or game room tour. Originally, this had 3 consoles and my TV. Yeah, I couldn't hook up any of my consoles to it because there was so little space on it. So in this corner, we have little trinkets like Mario Star Candy and Green Turtle Shell Stress Toy, as well as some Zelda pins, which I got yesterday as well. Here we have my only amiibo, Famicom Rob. It's the closest thing I'm ever going to get to Rob the Robot, so why not? Tony backwards. Anyway, here we have the diamond puzzle piece. It's not really made out of diamond, it's made out of diamond blue duct tape, but in my head, I picture, in my imagination, it's made out of diamond. Here we have some Gremlin stuff. Lego Gizmo. I took down my Gremlin shrine a few months back because I was running low on space, so I scattered them all over the place. Here's Gizmo and tinier Gizmo, I guess. Anyway, so here is all some other Gremlin stuff. We got my Switch carrying case and some perler beads because I want to get back into the perler bead stuff for like decorations, which is like something I loved making a one perler bead, but it broke all of a sudden when I dropped it on the floor, and my floor's made out of tile, by the way. Oh, look at my foot. So yeah, here, finally got myself a laptop. I don't know what brand it is, but it's from HP. I don't know the specific details, but yeah, it's got a HP laptop with a wireless mouse with a USB and a mouse pad. My mom got me that. Thank you, Mom. And yeah, it works pretty well. The only downside I have right now, I can't plug in the charger cord because my power strip is just overcrowded. I can't even fit a basic power adapter into the last slot. So yeah, and here are some other figurines. Get a close up on these guys. We have some Pokemon, some Popeye figures, some more Gremlin stuff. Oh, that's Greta, by the way. And of course my clay Flareon. Oh, and there's Sonic. And for those who are wondering where my Xbox titles have gone, I bet some of you might think that. Here they are. There's my Loot Crate pin hat. I haven't put some on it lately because it's just too full, and I have 3 pins just everywhere. And of course, Monopoly Gamer. And here is my Xbox titles in between my desk and my dresser. So yeah, it fit perfectly. It's like 12. It's like a foot wide, and the space in between was 13 inches. So it worked perfectly. Lucky me, because I'm out of space. Here's my dresser top. I'm planning on doing more creative figurines, putting some more creative stuff on here. There's me, by the way. But as of right now, I have a few Loot Crate figurines from last month, which is playback. Eventually, a Loot Crate video will be up this week, I promise, but I don't know when, because it ships out tomorrow. Or delivers tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. But here is my first Loot Crate box from September 2015. Holy mother, I've had a Loot Crate for almost 3 years. Over 2.5. Anyway, and here is last month's. I just thought it was so cool that it's a JVC TV, like those old box TVs from like AVGN used to use. It's so cool looking. I have to admit. And there's my stack of Pokemon cards. That from Kanto at least. I have one. My goal is to eventually get one of each Kanto Pokemon card in this stack. I'll update you guys on how many I have. I don't remember. My most recent one being Blastoise, but I haven't opened a TCG in forever. Here you have my corner of of my favorite Pokemon, Eevee. We have 2 Eevee lanyards, an Eevee price tag from this backpack clip, one of the many Eevee Pokemon cards, an Eevee piggy bank. Yes, this is a piggy bank I got from like an arcade of some sort. Eevee figurine, Eevee Turvis, Eevee Mega Constructs, like a rip-off Lego. And here are a few posters. And then that's about it. I also have an Eevee plushie somewhere, but oh, here it is. Let me put that where it belongs. Oh, don't fall. I almost made it fall. I almost turned off the video as well. Sheesh. Here. That's better. Anyway, here we have some posters. That came with the Super Nintendo Classic. Pretty cool. That came with a Pokemon card. I am pointing the wrong way. Right there. That came with a Pokemon mythical collection. And this poster came with a Loot Crate. It's Fallout 4 scenery. I find it pretty cool. Here are some accessories, like my backpack. That's not an accessory. Under it are Nintendo Entertainment System flip-flops. And my Wii Zapper, which is a Star Wars theme, and Guitar Hero guitar. Here's my tripod, aiming towards my bed, where I'll record next video. And here, well, yes, I'm turning 19 eventually, but I'm not showing you guys how many days there are. But here, this is actually a whiteboard. How cool is that? It's a 4 foot by 8 foot whiteboard, and as you can tell, that's where I sleep. Right here. With 5, yes 5, Build-A-Bear Pokemon. And a teddy bear. Had that for 11 years. Holy crap, it's 11 years already. Anyway, so basically, on this top of this organizer, let me turn off that lamp because that's holy Jesus. We have some figurines. We have a little Space Invaders dude from a past loot crate from Invasion. Super Mario Cereal. Was really blessed. Divine intervention right there on how to find that. My mom went to Meijer on Easter Sunday and she found that. Definite act of God. We have this is the newest addition to my Gremlins collection. It's a NECA action figure. Really, Mom? No need for notifications right now. And it cost me $30. And yeah, it's Mohawk with a submachine gun. You guys can't even see it. But yeah, he has a submachine gun in there. Here we have a Minecraft torch that actually works. Video game console checklist, and not sponsored, but Mountain Dew Code Red. The only kind of Mountain Dew I drink. Sorry, that was weird. And now we move on. First, let me put my phone on silent. Sorry, it's a bit the distraction. Yeah, on the bed so it doesn't vibrate. Here we have my lamp and hold my dry erase markers for the whiteboard. And it's toilet paper. That's how I use to erase it. Or blow my nose. I'm just kidding. I usually use that to erase, I promise. Here we have my, and below that we have my Nintendo games. All of them. I mean, this is crazy. I only been collecting for like a year and 2 months maybe. Yeah, I've only had my first Nintendo console was actually the Nintendo Wii. It is very few games, not as much as Super Nintendo. We have 6 games here for the Wii, and ooh, this was actually a gift that my mom got me for my coming soon birthday. Super Games 143 in 1. It's 143 games in a single neon green cartridge. With your stuff like Final Fantasy, because that's a chocobo, and Zelda 1 and 2. But this cartridge confuses me because too close. Why is there Wind Waker graphics? That was released on the GameCube. Go figure that out. So yeah, I only have a few games, and actually I have now 2 unlicensed games, because recently, like day before the last game I got, like I said, I got Spiritual Warfare. Pretty cool. It's very uncommon too, which is pretty rad. Then there's the Nintendo Zapper. Super Nintendo game. It sucks. I said it. I only have 3 Pokemon N64 games because, well, 3 of them I only borrowed from one of my sister's ex-boyfriends. So now I'm down to 3 again. And then they broke up, and yeah. That's going to be where GameCube games are, but I haven't had a GameCube yet. You already saw the Wii games. This was where I was going to put my Wii U games, but I don't have a Wii U yet. And, yeah. Now I have to put the Wii U games where my Switch games are. Oh, speaking of Switch, I recently got like I said earlier, I got a new game. I know some of you are going to be like, turn around and die. Because I have never ever played a Zelda game except for freaking Ocarina of Time for the 3DS. I've never finished a Zelda game in my life. I finished the other 3 games, sort of, except for the story mode and Pokémon Tournament, the Deluxe Edition. But yeah, I've never, ever finished it. I never ever finished a Zelda game in my life. Not even Zelda 2 for the Game Boy Advance. Of course, Zelda 2 was one of the hardest games on NES. Moving on, we have my Game Boy games. Well, Game Boy era games, I should say, because they're all in these packages I still had since my childhood. This is a magnifier for a Game Boy Color, and Game Boy Advance light attachment. It's broken. Anyway, let me turn on this lamp. It's dark as frick in here. Wow. It flickered. Anyway. Here are all my DS era games. We have some DS games. I should get rid of the Cooking Mama ones though because they're empty. I looked at both of them just recently. And if you had to tell me what my favorite DS game is, it's tied between these two mystery games. Millionaire by Mystery Case Files and Professor Layton in the Curious Village. If you want a good puzzle game for beginners, I'd suggest this one, The Millionaire, but if you want to go something extreme, Curious Village. And of course, my 3DS games are right next to it. I know, it's very slim. Very, very slim. But hey, at least I got three Pokemon titles. 3 of the mainstream Pokemon titles on the D3DS. So, I think that's it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything as I struggle to get up. So yeah, I think that's the entire game room tour. It was actually shorter than last time, which was 30 minutes. But yeah, so I have plenty of footage to spare. Oh, and in case you guys are wondering, I'm not gonna use my bed as like where I sit down and play my games. I'm gonna show you guys how I'm gonna play my games without using that chair, which is where my jacket's underneath. Which is underneath my jacket, I mean. This is my game chair. Move that stuff out of the way. Get out of the way. This is my gaming chair, which I'm going to use nowadays. I've had it downstairs before, but it's just I've always wanted to use it in my bedroom, which is what the game room is. So yeah, here we have my game chair. I'm going to use this more often, and the reason I didn't pull it out during recording, it takes up a bunch of space. So while I'm recording, I can just unfold. Well, before I record, I unfold it and push it underneath my bed. But while I'm playing a game, when I want to play a game, I pull it out, unfold it, make sure it clicks because I don't want it to collapse underneath me, and I can play any game I want. So yeah, that's pretty much my updated 2018 game room tour. If you guys notice anything else about my game room, like that octopus, I know it's weird. I'm gonna take that down eventually. Oh, before I close this video off, there are a few things I want to change about my game room, like that octopus and that shark and the fish behind it, because they're not really gaming a lot of gaming worthy. And same thing with the Lego Star Wars, unless you count the Lego Star Wars games, but I'm just going to take that down. There are some changes I want to do about the game room. Take that down, take the wall stickers down, and I also want to find some gaming coasters. I mean, I saw some yesterday at Target, near where I live. Not sponsored. Excuse me. Sorry, I had a coditis good time. But yeah, I've always wanted coasters. Like last time at the end of the video, I had these coasters, but they're not really gaming worthy. They're like anime worthy. If they're not really worthy of a game room, so eventually I'm gonna find some coasters to put around the game room. So yeah, that pretty much is today's video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you want it, let me know in the comments below what else any ideas for the game room. What else I should add. Hope you guys liked today's video. If you did, drop a like you're dropping the bass. Wow. And we all subscribe on the Osmizity smack. And I'll see you for the nights in the next video. Dudes.